Hello, today I am checking out Ostriv. Ostriv is a pretty cool city builder game set in the, I think, 18th century Ukraine. Well, you choose your own map, kind of. There's a bunch of maps. This is a new map, and we're gonna be a Ukrainian town governor. Or like manager, builder, / governor. So, I think we can just start out. I kind of have an idea how this game plays. Haven't really built a successful city. In my last one, people just starved after not the first winters, but there a good handful of winters. We just ran into huge food problems. So what is cool about this game is that every building has to be built basically log by log. It looks pretty cool when they're actually doing it. We need to start with a forestry building. I can find it anywhere. Oh, here it is. It's the very first one. I'm just blind. I guess we can build it around this area. See, maybe we want it facing a little bit. I need to get used to the controls again of this game. I think I want it facing this way, kind of. Sure. Another thing that we will need is a clay pit. And this little overlay shows where we can or can't dig clay. I guess we'll build this somewhere kind of close to our forestry. Build it facing that way. Let's see, I wanna kind of line it up. Maybe here? That should be fine. We can see some of our builders. Zorian and Ivan and Danilo going out to the forestry building. Can speed up time a little bit. It's pretty fascinating how currently they're bringing out the resources to this building. Oh, those were the laborers actually. These are the builders. Laborers are bringing in resources. Builders are taking those resources one by one, installing what looks to be kind of foundations for the building. I find this pretty cool. The forestry itself is pretty cool because you need at least 2 workers. I think they carry the huge logs like one at a time. Like 2 workers carrying 1 log at a time. I can't fully remember. Or maybe they need like 2 people to saw the logs into like planks. It's something like that. Okay, we can speed up time a little bit more. We actually get to building. Let's plan out our next thing, which is going to be... I can never find stuff in this. Oh, here we go. Completed the forestry and the clay pit. We will need a thatchery as well. Can go nicely on the corner here, I think. Just like that. Let's get 2 people working in the forestry. The game is telling me to hire another worker as a builder. I don't necessarily need it, but... well, actually, maybe we do. Because we will need a whole bunch of houses built before winter. Our people are currently staying in these tents. That's no good. So we should plan out our first little district. After we watch these guys chop down a tree. Look at that. Amazing detail. Well, that was a bit wonky, but yeah, they need 2 people to carry the logs. I think if I had a 3rd worker, he could be sawing up the logs, maybe alone. Maybe he would need a pal. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to build. You would technically build these simple village houses, but they have no gardens. And I think it's a bit easier if we build the houses kind of like this. Even the default ones with the small gardens are pretty good, I would say. At least this way we have a chance of actually not running out of food. Let's perhaps leave a little alley behind there. Yeah, let's just build it like this. And another one here. The maps could be a little bit bigger. I don't know why the maps are bigger, but you can't really access the sides. It's a bit annoying. Perhaps they can go out and chop the wood there. That would be pretty useful. How do I slowly rotate it? This. Okay, it's a bit hard to line them up nicely sometimes. Let's go with that. And like that. And something like that. Okay, that will be 6 houses. Okay, that looks... okay, that does not look fine, actually. Now it looks kind of fine. Make these with slightly extended gardens. These guys are gonna have a big garden. I need to customize this building slightly. Kind of like that. Sure. And then enter. Yep. And then another one here. Okay, we have a bunch of houses to be built here. We should have enough clay. We should have enough wood. And we need a couple workers in the thatchery. So we have enough thatch for all the roofs. We should be good for now. Can speed up the time a little bit. And actually, game is telling me to do some decorating, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Now, where do we want a little, like, town hall area? I guess around here where the first fence ends up. Do we want to use this first fence? It's like brick fences. These are maybe a little too fancy right now. Yeah, we can just use these simple fences for now. Let's try to kind of line it up. Would be nice to have a little bit of a grid. I think we could just reuse the grid that is for like overlays of like clay or whatever. Maybe make it a little more gritty. Because right now I just want to make a little square town hall sort of area. But it is not that easy to make it kind of square. I mean, we really don't have to make it square. It can be a little wonky and kind of alive. I also kind of like when things are nice and tidy. That is also pretty good sometimes. Okay, let's maybe try to make a fence straight from here. Now, this looks a little weird, but let me just add arches so you can see what I'm trying to do here. They're probably not going to line up very good. Okay, with the first house, it's a bit easier to make it line up now. Like that. Just remove this bit of the fence. Okay, let's just make them from one spot so I don't mess it up. Okay. Then sort of to here, kind of. Okay. Let's make a little arch. Like that. Looks alright. Then let's see, where was this other bit? Let's just make a little placeholder fence there. Kind of want to line this up as much as possible. Okay. I think that looks kind of alright. Okay. Looks very archy here. But this will be kind of a city center area. Kind of what is going on here. We will just move it into here. Can add a couple trees in here. Some nice benches here by the houses. Maybe some of these fancy long trees. And as you can see, the other pretty cool thing about this game is whenever people are walking, they are making little paths. And also, rarely used paths will disappear. It makes it a little bit more immersive, I would say. Just adds that little touch of customization. We have 6 women looking for jobs. That is pretty fine. We will need a charcoal pile pretty soon. Maybe I should first make... it's not a carpentry, it's a nail maker. What is it called? I cannot see things in this menu ever. It's not a smeltery. It's a smithy. Yes. That's what I was looking for. I was thinking to put it right next to the forestry area, but now I'm thinking to make kind of an industry area around to this side. Let's see if I can use some fences to try to line up my areas. Need to build it like this and then remove it so my people can actually walk. Remove this part, I think. That should be fine. I want to leave kind of a big city center area because... oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Because some of the new additions in this game are these row houses. They're really expensive in terms of resources. They're like endgame housing. But I think we can make some of them later. And perhaps make like a round-ish city center area with a couple of alleys going out. Perhaps. I don't know. We'll see about that. Might take quite a bunch of episodes to get to there. Okay, I think we can make the smithy... let's make it facing that way, actually. Is it just me, or those yellow flags are almost invisible? I can barely see them. Makes it a bit hard to plan everything. We have a nice charcoal pile in here. Let's remove some of these fences. I think this fence can stay. Both of these can stay, I think. We'll try to use this side of the map for now. Oh, and we can already see how good I am at lining things up. It's not good. I tried. Oh, look at these guys. They have some bee houses. That is cool. I don't think I've seen that before. That's really cool. Look how much wood we already cut down. I'm going pretty strong here. It's the start of June. We built 3 houses. 3 and like a quarter of the 4th house. And actually watch them build this. I find it pretty nice. It's relaxing. With the music in the background as well. You left a little spot in there for a window. That's cool. Oh yeah, they're doing it on that side as well. The houses are not the same. They look pretty cool with a little bit of randomization on them. Like what these guys made here with the porch. Nice big porch. Always good. Let's see what are they doing? I think they're putting in a furnace, perhaps? Like a house furnace area, I think. Like cooking, perhaps. Only one guy doing it. It's going pretty slow for him. Oh, I think he's going for a rest. Yep, he is taking a rest. So, while all that is happening, I think we can make... I think we can make a well in here. Let's make it facing that way. Right in there. Where are the little markets? Here they are. Which kind do we want? Oh, these ones look pretty nice. Okay, let's add a couple markets. I think 2 for now is fine. We don't even have anything to sell like in 1. We will have sooner or later. We'll need a chapel. I don't think they need a chapel just now. We can raise our population by quite a bit before we do that. Anybody gonna get on building this house? We're getting another shipment of resources. Okay, here we go. Just got a bunch of thatch, I think. Yep. It was a furnace. Look at that roof going up. Amazing work, guys. Put in the chimney as well. Oh, look at that chimney. That's a nice chimney. Here we go. Another house for another family. Wait, are these guys not doing anything else? Just the beehives? Well, that's cool. They can make honey, but I think they won't have a lot of other food. Well, I don't know. Maybe. It's like 5 beehives. Could be enough. I mean, we will be making farms anyway. I just don't want to... I don't know. Bother about them having like low food variation. Because that's a thing here. You can't just feed your people one type of food and just expect them to be happy. So these little farms should provide them with some form of like herbs and spices and extra vegetables and whatnot. And honey. And then I'm gonna provide them with potatoes and all the other goods that we can start growing pretty soon. Another pretty cool thing about this game is that people actually use these camp carts. You can also get wagons, I think. They're like bigger. You need livestock for that. Livestock is actually one of the things I haven't gotten in this game. I think it would be pretty cool to try to get that. And people use these to carry resources. Guys do trading later. Mostly to carry resources from place to other place. You don't have to carry everything by hands. What about these guys? Are they not gonna grow anything here? They have a couple of bushes here. That seems to be all. Oh, maybe it's a bit too late this year to actually start planting something. It's summer. Maybe they'll just do it next year. Now look at this house. We're gonna have a separate kitchen and a little porch area. Oh my god. I think this is gonna be the swankiest house of them all. Look at that. Isn't that pretty sweet? Tried to get a screenshot. I don't know if that worked or not. Maybe did, maybe didn't. We'll see. Look at these guys. They have some berry bushes on the side here as well. With the swankiest house ever. Yukim and Natalia are living here with 2 of their children. Yulia and Miroslav. That is pretty cool. Anyway, I will leave you there for today. There will be more episodes of this coming out, as well as Songs of Six if you're still watching that. We will be growing both of the settlements. So I will try to mix maybe one episode a day, or perhaps an episode like a Songs of Six episode on like Monday, and then Tuesday would be Ostriv, and then Wednesday again Songs of Six. Or maybe I'll just do 2 episodes per day, one of Ostriv and one of Songs of Six. That would be quite a lot of episodes. So, I don't know. We'll see about that. If I get a big backlog, then I can just start uploading like 2 episodes per day. That could be fine as well, with like a morning upload, or like a noon upload and then an evening upload. Anyway, let me know if you have any suggestions on the schedule, or your preferred upload times and watching times. Or if you would like to see something built in the city. I don't know if I can rename people after anyone. Maybe I can. No, I don't think I can. Can't see anywhere to click. So I can't name people after you, but you can sort of play along and help me plan out the city, make some areas, or suggest some areas that I can build. And yeah, can take it from there. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice one.